We're getting the gallons in. Got all going on.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. 5:15. James got that running. Their trucks, James's and Mike's, should already be over at the farm. I gotta get my Mac running. Pretty nice day. Hopefully everything works out good. Hopefully rain holds off this week. We see what we get into. But appreciate you guys watching along. Past week's been really crazy with the content and really exciting. So if you're not subscribed already, go subscribe to the channel. If you don't know how to make a YouTube account, Gmail, make an account, really helps out. So appreciate you guys, and let's go get this started. Fires right off. Good to go. Go make myself some lunch, and yeah, I pressure washed some stuff, but in the dark, so we're in a better place. I got my silverware. So if you guys don't remember, Bespoke Post was a partner of the channel a little bit ago, and I'm excited that they're going to be back on the channel in the future. But this was their canteen set up, so I got my sandwiches in there, some Cheez-Its, some fruit snacks. Never had the honey roasted pistachios, but I had to. Mountain Dews and some body armor. Gotta get the cheese dip. So yeah, throw our lunch together and get on the road. We're about 5 minutes from the farm. Figure I'd stop, fuel up. That way I show up, full tank, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, gotta get some breakfast too. I will always appreciate when people stop and say, hey, big fan of the channel. Somebody stopped, said they used to, took our model to prom, and yeah, watch the channel. Like, that stuff's just cool. I appreciate everybody who watches along and who interacts. So yeah, we'll get some breakfast sandwich and see if we can get going today. We're getting the gallons in. Got all going on. So yeah, loving it. James, Mike, 2 other trucks. We're doing good. New load spout really helping out. I'll show you what we're filling with. So we got 2 pits here, 2 pumps. They're electric pumps, and it's allowing us to fill myself and the dealer trailer that Mike's driving are filling out of one, and then because we can sneak in there, and then the Hainsworth that are the long tanks and center fills are filling out of the other one. So filling 2 at once, pretty top notch, moving along pretty well. Getting the gallons out, that's the key. Jimmy. So electric pumps, due to the fact that there is a digester. So there's one there, one here, filling 2 at a time. Yeah, things are going on good. We're actually hauling into this pit. They got some corn ground on the right side where they're done removing material, but 5 mile an hour in and out traffic. And they're pretty strict on that. And then no Jake brakes, which we don't have one yet. I know, I still gotta go pick it up. I know. I'm sure you'll send me an email now that I said that, but
appreciate you reminding me that you got it. But we're coming down into here, the frac tank's here, and then the drag line goes out into another field. So a hose blew apart, so I think I'll be able to offload, but I don't know how full the frac tank is. We're all in a group text message, so we keep in track of what's going on, who's where, what's our plan. Come down around this corner, and they got the frac tank set up. Get into those fields and we don't have to sit on the side of the road and frac tank or anything. But I'm short enough that I can pull up next to it and another truck can pull up to my left. So it is a small world. We're pulling through the quarry and whatnot, and the fields are out behind it, so that's why we're going into the quarry. Kid comes over that's working on the crusher back there, or the screener or whatnot, and he goes, "You go Cobleskill?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, you know my brother Tyler Shaw?" And I said, "Yeah, we were housemates." He goes, "I put the truck and the dog together and realized," he goes, "I follow you on Instagram." So we bullshitted for quite a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, all the stories my brother had of you guys in college. What a time it was." But small world. I love it. Yanko got out at the quarry. Can you guys tell? Yeah. That's a nice R model. Big fan, bud. Can't see where I'm going here. Yeah, buddy. Couple more loads to do and then they'll be done with where we're at. So this is, Yanko was muddy, now he is soaking wet because he went swimming down over the hill in a big puddle, but he's drying himself off or just making more of a mess. James is about loaded, another truck's waiting, so keeping progress going. Oh, you guys are dirty. You gotta look at that dirty belly. So being electric pumps is just on and off, but that's because he's got the digester here. Electricity then is pretty readily available. The manure guys did get an over-the-wall pump. It was supposed to be coming soon, I think 2 weeks, and then it'll be set up more where we go down over the hill and it will be on remote like we've done before. We are loaded, another one backing in. Keeping the wheels going. This is load 9 for me so far today, I believe. So, that's a sharp ride. Manure going in. Jimmy G. Look at him. Truck driver life. Celebrity. James, I just left you. But with all being said, he hauls 1.7 times as much manure in one pass. So it is what it is. I tried to lap and get ahead because I haul less manure, but at the same point, I bill less than them. At least I think I bill less than them. I know I bill less than them. But that way everybody's okay with having a smaller tanker, but it makes it not convenient like this. Because I can get in and go on the other side, we can load two at the same time instead of wait. And there'll be some instances this year where having a smaller tanker is very beneficial. So, back for another one. They're setting up their stacker conveyor here. Guess they're gonna get right after it. I think we got one more load that's planned. Yeah, they got a lot going on. That's my buddy's brother. Quite the little pit here. A lot of towns coming in and out. They're gonna do some work. That was over here, so they just must have finished that pile that they liked. Now they're moving over here. So, yeah. Alrighty, finished up for the day. Beautiful day, so we might go have a beach weather. Actually, should drain my tank. So we'll let that drain out. And then, as you all know, went to Orlando with Sound Agriculture Product Source. They're gonna be in the channel as a partner this year. And we have somebody missing key that we didn't have last year. We had it, but not in person. An agronomist.
How's it going?
So, Nate
Couillard, Sound Agriculture, agronomist in the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast area.
So you're based out of Maryland, right?
Based out of Maryland, live there, yep.
What's your background?
So, come from a line of working in fertilizer retail and, you know, working with a lot of different producers, different types of dairies, different types of grain farmers, hay operations, all kinds of areas. Always just had a passion for ag, didn't have any family in it, and just worked hard to try and be in the industry. So found a good opportunity at Sound and came on board to be the agronomist here, work with Chris.
So you'll be, as far as with me, tissue samples, some
Yep.
advice of where to spray. We got to still do soil samples because, well, we just moved in about a week ago and Mother Nature hasn't been so well, but hopefully this weather that we have now is actually going to stick around.
Yep.
So once we get those in, you'll give me some recommendations of, hey, put the product here,
Yep.
cut back your end here,
Yep.
basically to utilize the product the way it should be.
Yep.
Give us a rundown of the product.
Yeah, sure.
In more of a agronomist
Yeah,
terms.
of course. So our source product line, we've got 3 different products in it right now, and we're basically looking at either boosting yield in some scenarios or being able to replace and optimize your nutrients and be a little more efficient and sustainable with some of the farming practices we do by adding source in. So it's able to replace up to about 25 pounds of N, 25 pounds of phosphorus, and as well as a bunch of micros, and it's doing some other things as well as including, you know, plant health, bigger root structures, bigger stalk, more biomass, you know, for silage guys, more tonnage, and just overall making a much healthier plant, feeding the microbes in the soil, taking care of your soil. So that's a brief overview of what Source does.
Yep. And corn, soybeans.
Corn, soybeans, we have expansion crops as well, so wheat, grass hay, cotton, alfalfa, and trialing on some other interesting crops as well.
Yep.
So
So we're just doing corn this year. No soybeans at the time. Maybe we'll see how the alfalfa looks in the fields. Maybe give it a run, but no. Really appreciate you stopping in because
course.
this is our first meeting, just so you guys
Yep.
know. We've talked before.
Yep.
But you're gonna go see Bob, which we've
going to
seen
see
Bob
Bob.
before.
Yep.
And Bob had awesome results last year.
Yeah, you did. Great results.
Just the bushel increase was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it was.
last truck rolling in for the day. Well, appreciate you stopping in.
Of course, Chris.
And looking forward to this year and seeing what we can do with the product. Last year we utilized the product. Yanko's loving it. And we had a drought, so we're hoping for a better year than last year. But what we saw prior was healthier stalks, bigger roots, which in the end should produce a better plant, which produces better yield. So just got to make sure we have water and not too much of it, because we've had that in the past too. What are you doing? Huh? Jimmy G's new rig. Dog hauler. Homie hauler with the dogs. Well, we got a weather update. What's the weather?
Sunny and a chance of going home early.
58 degrees. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, it's 58.
It's 58. We are going home early, but at the same point, we're going home early because they ran out of ground that they could spread on, or drag line on. So I believe they're moving the drag line setup, and then we'll get back after it tomorrow. We got to see. If not, we'll probably keep our move going, and we got a bunch of work to do. So I appreciate Nate stopping in. That was a great first talk. He's going to be a big help into the channel this year, as far as growing crops, because I got an agronomist in my back pocket, something that I'm really missing for myself. With my knowledge, I can wrench on things. I can do some crop work. I can do cow work. I can make some videos, but plant health and stuff like that, that's always going to be a challenge, and I'd like to learn more and more as I go. But we'll see what else we get into today. I'm just wandering around at this point. They unhooked their trucks, so these are both the Moore Brothers trucks, these two, and I think they're gonna bring them back and work on them, do something with them for the rest of the day. But me and James, we might go float down the river, who knows. It's almost 60 degrees. Farming. That is living.
That is far.
Well, we got the hookup on. There we go. Yeah, fresh merch. Puppies in tow. We're just cruising around here. It's got a Cummins engine, winch auto trans. It looks clean.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd want to run it all the time. You got one.
that one's nice.
We're just driving around looking at stuff.
We're looking to spend some Duffy money today.
Yeah. If everybody can like and subscribe to the channel so we can afford some stuff, we'd all appreciate it.
The cab over would look nice on a silage box.
Is that a 10-wheeler or
No,
six-wheeler? Wow. That'd be a unit. Mac. There we go. Twin tip, twin turbine, 300 or 350. I like those front lights though.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we're buying it. We're done.
Let's go and see him.
Yep, write the check. It looks pretty decent. A little crack in the hood, but
Better than one in the windshield.
yeah, better than the one in the windshield. We gotta get that fixed. Supposed to be some rain coming in tomorrow, so if it is raining at the levels that they're saying, which who knows, it's the weatherman. They said no point in laying out any hose yet. We might as well just see what goes on. So I might as well jump out of here, head north, see the girlfriend, maybe get some action of stuff going on around her area, and yeah, Yanko's all about it. But appreciate you guys watching along. Little short video. It was awesome that Nate stopped in and we got an introduction of him, and I'm looking forward to this year. So between manure hauling, crop work, meeting new people, meeting you guys. So today I had 3 different people introduce themselves that they followed me either on social media or on YouTube was the main thing, but yeah. Small world, and it only gets smaller by the day. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.